Hey, Jasmine, did you get home?
Oh, hi, Mike. I just got home.
You always look busy.
Yeah, but I like my job, so I'm totally fine. I transferred to a different department, and we have a new member, so there's a lot of things to do. I'm sure things will settle down soon.
I'm really proud of you, Jasmine, for not being afraid to try new things.
Really? It's not a big deal.
You know, my dad changed his job at that age. Seeing him struggling like that makes me wonder if I can do it.
I'm sorry to hear about your father. His previous company went bankrupt because of the market trend, right? We have to work to survive. I'm proud of him.
He'll be happy to hear that.
Then tell him for me.
But, I'm glad his company didn't go bankrupt in 6 months. If it had been 6 months later, we might have had to rethink the timing of our marriage. I feel sorry for him, but it could have been worse for us.
You're right. We must have been very lucky.
Yeah, I need to live up to my dad. Jasmine?
Laura, what's wrong?
Are you really going to marry Mike?
Of course I am. The wedding is tomorrow.
You're so brazen.
What?
You're going to marry him? Mike is an elite employee who graduated from a famous university. Why should he marry a poor girl like you?
Poor girl? I'm not poor.
Stop lying just because you want to marry him. You don't have any savings at your age anyway, huh?
That's not true.
I know you're trying to marry him because you want his high income, but I won't let you do that.
I want his high income? It's true that he is an excellent person and has a high income, but it's not like my purpose is his income.
What a bare-faced lie. I know you're up to something.
I'm not hiding anything. I respect and love him with all my heart. Even if his income was low, I would have married him.
I'm not so sure about that.
What?
You can say whatever you want. Mike does have a high income. No wonder you were attracted to him.
Laura, that's not true.
And besides, when I saw your parents, I couldn't believe my eyes.
What do you mean?
Your mother. What was that miserable mother? I would shudder with shame to have someone like that as a relative.
Please don't speak evil of my mother. She was so busy with work that she didn't have time to change her clothes, but she came to see you.
Wow. You guys are poor, so that's why she's working part-time for low wages, huh?
Who told you that?
It's obvious. She was so shabbily dressed.
She said she worked throughout the night. That's why by the time she came to the restaurant, her makeup was a little messed up.
Well, I do feel sorry for her since probably part-time is the only job she can do.
Please don't make fun of her. She has a respectable job.
Oh, excuse me. Whatever her job is, I'm sure you are proud. But when it comes to my son's mother-in-law, that's a different story. Especially if she's working part-time and looks miserable.
My mother is not a miserable person, and I don't think you should judge people based on their occupation.
What a fine-sounding talk. Anyway, I won't approve your marriage. Please keep that in mind.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't know what I mean if you were raised by such a miserable mother. Well, you'll find out tomorrow.
Laura, wait. Mike, can I talk to you for a minute?
Jasmine, what's wrong? Are you nervous since the wedding is tomorrow?
Hey, this is no time for jokes.
What's going on?
I got a message from your mother today.
From Mom? What did she say?
Well, I didn't really understand, but long story short, she won't approve our marriage. And she's embarrassed because my mother is so miserable. And also, it seems like she's up to something tomorrow.
Huh? What is that? She always ruins my precious moment. I really didn't want her to be involved in our marriage, but she's my mother, so there was no choice.
You know, I don't mind her talking badly about myself, but when it's about my mom, it really makes me depressed. Plus, I'm worried about what's going to happen at the wedding tomorrow.
I don't understand what she's thinking, but don't worry. I'll make sure to tell my dad about this.
You sure?
Of course. I can't have you or your family get in trouble. I'll have my dad keep an eye on her. You don't have to worry.
Really? Okay, but I'm kind of worried.
Jasmine, it's finally our wedding. Let's make it fun and memorable ceremony.
Yeah, right. I'll leave her to you.
Yup.
Okay then, tomorrow. I'll be there a little earlier than you because I have to do my hair and makeup. Call me when you arrive.
Sure.
Laura, please pick up the phone. Laura.
Oh, Jasmine, what is it?
Don't play dumb. What is this?
What do you mean?
Don't be silly. You came into the bride's room without telling anyone, didn't you?
The bride's room?
It's the room where the bride changes clothes.
Oh, I didn't know.
Then why are you here so early?
Who cares?
Where's your husband?
He wakes up late, so I got here first.
Oh no.
Why do you ask about him?
No, it's nothing. You doodled on my dress, didn't you? I can't wear it. If you drew on my pure white dress with a marker.
What? I would never do such a thing. Stop making ridiculous accusations. Maybe some kid did it.
There are no children in the hall around this time.
How dare you be so rude to the groom's mother?
So, this is what you were talking about when you said I would find out today. Such a very, very sneaky thing to do.
What the hell are you talking about? That is beyond rude.
Only you would do such a thing.
Oh my. If your dress is in doodles, you wouldn't be able to have a wedding today, huh? It's not right to take it out on me.
You sneaked into the room and doodled on my dress, right? How can you say such a thing? You will definitely get sued.
You're making such a big deal. Plus, there's no proof that I did it. I'd appreciate it if you'd stop speculating and making people look bad.
I'm not speculating.
But good. Now, the wedding has to be canceled. You don't have a dress. No choice.
This is what you wanted, right?
You're making me bad again.
I didn't think you would go this far.
What are you talking about? You can't say things like that without proof.
There is proof.
Huh?
Did you forget that it's a wedding hall?
What do you mean?
There are a lot of security cameras inside this hall. The camera caught where you entered the entrance and went into the bride's room.
What?
You doodled on my dress, correct?
Huh?
Am I correct?
Yes, I did. I did it because I really didn't want you to marry Mike. So what?
Now a so what attitude? I'm amazed. My mother is furious too.
Oh, your miserable mother is with you? Then tell your mother.
Tell what?
I won't accept the marriage with your poor daughter. You guys should know who you are better.
Laura, how far do you have to insult my mother?
Stop taking it out on me. If you have a problem, why don't you tell your mother? Mike works for an elite company, and I can't let him have a wife who has such a miserable and poor mother.
You're terrible. Laura, this is enough. I don't care if you talk about me, but if you insult my mother this much, I can't stand it.
Then pretend this marriage never happened.
What?
If you're so angry that you can't stand it, you shouldn't get married to Mike. Get the hell out of here.
I will marry Mike no matter what. We promised each other already.
Are you still saying that? Such a persistent girl. Let me tell you again. Get out.
Laura, this is too much.
The wedding is going to be canceled, so I'll leave soon too. Too bad. Hey, Mom, what have you done? Dad is really frustrated too. Oh, Mike. Thank God you're not getting married to that miserable poor girl. I'm relieved too. What are you talking about? We finished the wedding. What? Why? I thought something like this might happen, so I had the staff prepare a spare dress for her. A spare dress? How is that possible? Yesterday, I got a call from Jasmine, and I had a bad feeling about this, so I called the wedding hall and asked them to have one ready. That was close. Don't do unnecessary things. This is all for your sake. My sake? I want to marry Jasmine. What's wrong with that? Besides, Dad owes her. He owes her? What is that? He has nothing to do with her. How selfish are you? I can't believe Dad has to put up with you all this time.
What?
It sounds like you didn't even know he was looking for a new job, huh? A new job? He's been working at the great company for years. He doesn't need to be looking for a new job. How much you don't know about Dad. Dad's company went bankrupt due to the recession. What? When? 6 months ago. Why did he keep such an important thing from me? He told you over and over again. What the hell were you listening to? What? You were always so full of yourself, dressed up in brand name clothes, leaving when Dad gets home. You were always so busy with your favorite stripper, weren't you? How did you? Anyone would notice if you act so easily. In fact, Dad is having an investigation. I admire him for not divorcing you. You're lying. No. He knew? Are you stupid? You're so obvious. It's the same with the wedding dress today. That's how honest I am. My feelings are expressed with my whole body. But how come he owes Jasmine? I'm overwhelmed. Maybe I should have Jasmine to explain this to you. Huh? What do you mean? Mike?
Laura, it's me.
Why are you with Mike?
Why? We just finished our wedding. Of course we are together.
You're always annoying. How can my husband owe someone like you?
I'm your husband's boss.
Huh? What are you talking about? That's bullshit. He works for a prestigious company.
Didn't you hear what Mike said earlier? Your husband's company went bankrupt 6 months ago because of the recession.
Really?
And he was getting older, so he was having a hard time. Just around that time, we were looking for people in my department. We needed to hire a person as soon as possible, regardless of age, so I asked him.
To your company?
Yes. We had been doing business with his company, so I knew most of the work he was doing, and it was easy for me to talk to him. After consulting with the company executives, I interviewed your husband.
What? Why should you interview him? Isn't that too rude?
Because I'm the head of the department.
You're the head? Don't make me laugh. There's no way an ordinary employee like you can be the head.
Generally, that's true, but I joined this company on my mother's recommendation.
That miserable mother? That's crazy. I don't understand.
I think you're misunderstanding something big. My mother is a lawyer.
Lawyer? You've got to be kidding.
I'm not joking, it's true. She forgets about her appearance when she is into her work and looks a little shabby.
What?
By the way, I also graduated from a famous national university. I am fluent in languages, so my mother, who is a corporate lawyer, recommended me for this job.
Is it true?
It's true. Of course, since she recommended me, I worked very hard. That's why I was highly evaluated and became a department head immediately. And then, I recommended your husband to this company.
Is that possible?
It actually happened. I am so glad that I was able to help him. He is a person with a great track record. Needless to say, he was an immediate asset to our company. I don't know which one of us is the boss.
I can't believe you are his boss. More importantly, I can't believe your mother is a lawyer.
Oh yes, I have a message from my mother.
A message?
The wedding hall is demanding compensation for the doodle on today's dress.
Me? You rented the dress, right? Then you should be the one to pay.
No, you entered the bride's room without permission and intentionally doodled on the dress. We have proof.
Oh no, how terrible.
I will also claim compensation for the emotional distress you caused me just before the wedding.
What? There's no way I can pay that.
My mother is a lawyer, you know. You can't turn away from this, so please do whatever you can to pay me.
Oh no, I'll ask my husband.
Ask your husband? How self-absorbed are you? Last night, he told you not to go to the wedding alone since he would go with you, right?
Was it so? How did you know that?
Because I heard from Mike. You broke the promise and went to the wedding hall without permission. You tried to ruin the wedding by doodling on my dress. Your husband is even more upset than Mike, since he had a lot of stress from you.
What?
I'm sorry to tell you this, but he is thinking of divorcing you.
Divorce? Why should I get divorced? You shouldn't be happier than me.
I don't understand. Laura, before you blame me, please think about what you have done. As Mike said earlier, there must be many reasons for divorce.
Why do I have to be...
Before you ruin our wedding, didn't you have many things you should have done?
Huh?
You didn't even know that your husband's company went bankrupt. You've been playing around all night, shopping as much as you want. You didn't listen to your husband's story or Mike's. How hard it must have been for them. Have you ever thought about that?
That's... But I don't want to hear that from you.
I see. Then please speak directly to them.
Wait a minute. He's angry, right? Really angry?
Of course. Both of them are very angry.
Then it would be great if you could be there.
Huh?
I'd like you to join our discussion so that I won't get divorced. I need you to convince them both. I don't want to get divorced, okay? You're going to be my daughter-in-law from today, right? You have to help me.
How selfish are you? I can't deal with people like you anymore. I have no intention of helping you. Let me end this conversation. Please do something by yourself. Well then. After that, Laura had to pay compensation to the wedding hall and me. Also, because of her unbelievable attitude towards me, my father-in-law, who owes me a lot, had decided to divorce her and got divorced. Laura insisted that she did not want to get divorced, and he had a hard time divorcing her. But my mother, who is a lawyer, persuaded her to sign the papers. My mother is very good at persistent accusing. When the divorce was finalized, the property was divided, but Laura had been spending a lot of money to the strip club for years, so she ended up being sued for compensation. I think she got what she deserved, but I wonder how my father-in-law felt about it. I will never forget the sad look on his face. Mike and I started our married life. I see my father-in-law every day at work, so when he finishes work early, we go home together and have dinner at our house. We would like to support him so that he will not feel lonely now that he is alone.
Haley, where did you go?
I'm out shopping for dinner, but I'm almost home. I'm a block away.
I want some mochi. Can you get me some?
What? But I'm almost home. The Japanese store is far, so I'll go there tomorrow.
Why wait till tomorrow?
What?
I just told you I want some mochi. Don't you get it?
But I'm already home. It'll be late to prepare dinner, so can I get it tomorrow?
You really don't understand, do you? I said I want to eat it now. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered to text you about it.
I don't get it. You get angry when dinner is late.
Of course. Dinner is supposed to be at 5, so I have to eat on time.
I know. That's why I can't go back to the store. Dinner is going to be late if I do.
Why do you assume it's impossible?
Because physically...
Don't you want to do something for your mother-in-law, knowing it's impossible?
Huh? I know it's impossible in terms of time. And at this time, the roads will be crowded. Please give up today.
Give up? How dare you talk to me like that? You're so useless.
You're going to say that much. I'm trying my best as a wife, but...
You're being a brat again. That's it. I won't ask you for anything.
Caleb, listen to me for a second.
What's wrong?
I got a text from your mom asking me to buy her some mochi.
Okay.
But I was almost home from shopping groceries, and I had to prepare dinner, so I told her if I could get it tomorrow for her, and she got mad.
Well, that's your fault.
How is it my fault? I was already home. It takes time to get to the Japanese store.
I know my mom. She really wants to have some, right?
Yeah.
Well then, whatever you say won't work.
Well...
You know how she is, so it's your fault for not listening to her.
What? Then what should I have done? She'd get mad either way if dinner was late.
The only way is to become a superwoman and fly away.
Oh God, don't be silly.
I'm not kidding. But in my house, what my mom says is absolute. It's your fault for refusing.
Oh my God. Caleb, you're my husband and she's your mom, so say something about it.
No way. No matter what I say, she won't listen. That's why I always listen to her. So you have to do what she says. Please don't be complicated.
What the hell? You don't want to protect me? I'm your wife.
But if I do, that would make my mom look like the bad guy, right?
Well, that's close. That's enough. It was useless telling you.
Haley, you should buy mochi today.
Huh? Betty, I thought I told you.
Told me what?
I told you I was going to take care of my father this weekend, so I won't be home.
Your father? Oh, yeah, he was in a bad accident.
Yes, he needs personal care since he can't move on his own. I wish my mother was here, but she's gone, so there's no one to take care of my father.
So, you won't buy me mochi?
I can't.
What? You were supposed to buy yesterday, but now what?
I'm sorry. I'll buy some on my way home.
Are you staying the night?
Yes, I am. I told you about it, didn't I?
What about dinner tonight?
I told you to buy something for dinner.
Huh? You're the wife. Why do I have to buy dinner?
I can't go home. I don't have a choice. You can make it yourself, don't you? I'm sure you're well enough to cook.
What a disrespectful thing to say. It's a wife's job to cook for her mother-in-law, right?
But I'm at my parents' house now, so I can't.
Then why don't you come home right now?
Huh? To cook dinner? It takes an hour and a half by train from my parents' house, you know. I don't have that kind of time.
If you insist on staying over, why don't you cook dinner and go back?
Huh? What about my father? My father needs supper too. I'm here today, so I haven't even asked for a helper. I can't do that.
But your father can sit in a chair, right?
Yes, but he's in a wheelchair. He can't stand or move by himself yet.
I see. Then why don't you let him wait in his wheelchair?
Huh? What do you mean?
Your father can't move by himself, right?
Yes.
Well, let him sit in the wheelchair and let him wait for hours. In the meantime, come home to make dinner.
Betty, please don't say such terrible things. I'm worried about my father. He's so hesitant, he'll tell me not to worry about him. I'm his daughter. I can't just leave him alone. I have to eat dinner with him, bathe him, take him to the bathroom when I can.
When you can? You're my son's wife, remember? You're going to put your father first instead of me?
Leave me alone. My father is badly injured and can't move by himself. I can't just leave him there. Besides, I told you about it in advance.
Are you talking back to me? What is wrong with you and your father? He decided to give you out as a wife to my son. And now that he can't do anything by himself, he wants you to take care of him? What the hell do you think you're doing?
Please don't speak bad about my father. It's not like he asked me to come over. I wanted to do it for him. It's my duty to take care of him, especially in these times. My mother isn't here too, so...
Having your own daughter to bathe you? That's sick. I wouldn't be able to do that. And to the restroom too? I mean, to pee and to poop too? Ew, I don't want to do that.
Even if you don't like it, I'd still want to take care of my father. I don't need you to tell me what to do. Anyway, until he's recovered to take care of himself, I'll be away on the weekends for him. I have someone to take care of him during the weekdays, so I'm sure he'll be fine.
So I have to prepare dinner by myself until your father's recovered?
Yeah, that's right.
I'll never allow you to do that. You should leave your father, who can't move by himself alone. You should take good care of me.
I can't talk to you anymore. Don't talk about how I take care of my father. I'm going to excuse myself. Hey, Caleb. I told you I'm going back to my parents' house today to take care of my father, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Your mother heard that too, right?
Yeah, I think she was in the living room.
She said she didn't know, and she made fun of the fact that my father couldn't move.
Hey, what are you getting all riled up about?
What's wrong with taking care of my injured father? Isn't it strange that making dinner for your mom takes priority over the injured? Caleb, you should say something to your mom.
What? Wait a minute. It's not her fault, is it?
Huh?
It's normal for a wife to take care of her mother-in-law first.
But my father is injured and can't move. He can't cook, go shopping, or eat. He can't take a bath or go to the bathroom by himself. And it's not always that way.
But you're the wife of this family, right? Then you have to take care of the house first.
What? Caleb, do you think the same way as your mother?
Because you're married to this family. So it is what it is, right? Isn't that what being a wife has always meant? Don't be so angry.
I'm getting angrier and angrier.
By the way, your father's accident was pretty bad, wasn't it?
What about it?
No. How much will the insurance cover? It's going to cover the other party's compensation? Disability compensation, right?
Why? I don't feel comfortable about you asking that question right now.
I'm thinking of buying a new golf club set. But as you know, Haley, the company is in a recession. We won't be able to afford it for a while, right? I was hoping your father could buy it for me instead of you, who can't do the housework.
Hey, Caleb, do you understand the situation? My father is badly injured and can't move, and he still has a lot of treatment and rehabilitation ahead of him. And you're talking about money? And for your own shopping? How can you ask such a thing to my father who is suffering? Are you an idiot?
Because you're going to get money that you didn't have, so why not share a little bit?
You and your mother are inhumane.
What? You're always taking care of him during the weekends instead of us, so why not? My mother puts up with us too.
Don't talk like that. I'm doing this to take care of my father. I'm not being forced to do it.
Hey, why don't you just ask him once?
I don't want to. Please don't say anything about how I take care of my father.
Hey, Haley, what are you doing? It's urgent. Pick up the phone.
Sorry, Caleb, what's wrong? I'm helping my father use the bathroom.
I don't care about that. Can you come back right now?
What do you mean you don't care?
Mom just collapsed.
What?
I was watching TV and all of a sudden I heard a thud. I turned around and saw my mom on the floor.
And then what happened?
I just called an ambulance. Come home now.
Well, I can't leave my father alone. Call me when you find out the details about her.
Okay, I think the ambulance will be here soon. Haley, Mom had a stroke and I need you to take care of her.
Huh? Betty?
She's paralyzed. She can't move her left hand and leg. With physical therapy, she may be able to move again, but it's hard to say at this point.
I see. Rehabilitation is very hard for older people, and it takes a lot of energy.
So, after I get out of the hospital now, I'm going back home.
What about the therapy?
Mom wants to commute from home. You're always at home and used to taking care of your father. You can do it, right? From now on, I'm going to ask you to take full responsibility of Mom's physical therapy.
Huh? Me? Why?
Because you're used to taking care of your father, right? There's no one else I can ask.
Wait a minute. I don't want to take care of your mother.
What? What are you talking about? My mom is paralyzed. It's normal for a wife to take care of her, right?
That's 100% impossible.
Huh?
How can you say that? Even my father's injury was such a mockery. She said she was ashamed to have his daughter take care of him or something, She also said she'd never do it. So why should I have to take care of your mother?
What's with that argument? My mom collapsed. She's paralyzed.
I know. But considering what your mom has said and done so far, I don't think I need to be the one to take care of her.
What the hell? That's it.
Caregiving is so hard. It takes a lot of strength and time. I know you're going to have a hard time from now on while balancing work and life. But good luck with that.
What are you really saying? You're the one taking care of mom, right?
No. I told you. I'm 100% incapable of doing that. Who's going to take care of your mother? Caleb, I think it's time for us to break up. We should get a divorce.
Huh? Why are you talking like that?
I don't want to be forced to take care of her because I'm your wife. So let's get a divorce.
Huh? Wait a minute. What are you talking about? I can't believe that as soon as mom needs care, you're divorcing me.
No, that's what I've been thinking all along. She bullies me. My husband won't even protect me or help me at all. Even if my father was seriously injured, you didn't care. You both complained for me taking care of him, even only in the weekends. Telling me just because I'm the wife, I should leave my father alone. Do you know how I feel? There's no need for me to go through all that trouble for a mother and son like that. That's why I can't take care of your mother.
No way.
I'll send you the divorce papers. So please send the divorce papers back once you signed it.
Don't decide on divorce so easily.
If you take care of your mother by yourself, you'll get money.
What?
You want to buy a new golf club set, right? Maybe you can make that dream come true. Maybe you can buy something better than that?
That may be true, but...
That sounds fine. Well, I'll send you the divorce papers right away tomorrow.
Hey, Haley. I heard from Caleb. He said you refuse to take care of me even though you're his wife. I can't move half of my body, you know? What's going on?
Huh? Didn't your son tell you anything? Me and your son are divorced. I'm not his wife anymore.
What? What do you mean?
The day before yesterday, I sent him the divorce papers. Of course, your son signed it and submitted the divorce papers to the authorities. The divorce was finalized.
You're lying. Then who's going to take care of me?
I heard that your son will do it.
Huh? How can he take care of me?
In case you're wondering, I've given him some advice, so isn't it okay? You can't move on your own, so I told him to let you wait for hours in your wheelchair.
Huh?
Your son said that will be easy.
What? What do you mean by that?
Huh? That's what you told me, remember? That's what you always said when you talked about taking care of my father. You said, all you have to do to take care of him is to put him in a wheelchair. You said that he was paralyzed and couldn't move anyway.
Did I say that? I don't know.
You don't want your child to help you bathe and go to the bathroom, right? So when I told you that your son doesn't have to do it, he said if that's what he had to do, he could do it too. So you don't have to worry about taking care of yourself.
Unbelievable. I'll never be able to... I can't move half of my body. Of course it's impossible for me to do it alone.
Well, don't say that. Think of it as physical therapy. You have plenty of time.
Oh no, of course it's impossible. You should take care of me, Haley.
I'm divorced from your son. I have nothing to do with you, so there's no reason for me to take care of you.
Then tell Caleb to hire someone professional.
I've explained it to him, but your son apparently has some things he wants to buy. He said it would be a waste of money to hire someone. Well, I think you should negotiate that with him. Your son was so eager to take care of you by himself.
No way! There's no way he can take care of me!
But he says he will do it himself. I can't stop him. I hope you and your son will work hard together from now on. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Excuse me, Haley! Hey, how dare you say such a random thing? Caring for someone is so hard. I can't do it.
No one said it would be easy. I just told you what you and your mother told me. You're the one who thought it would be easy.
I put her in a wheelchair and she complains all day long. She can't even take a bath or go to the bathroom without my help at all. I can't do anything with this.
But you said you do it yourself. So I don't have a choice, do I? If you don't like it, why don't you hire a helper or use a facility?
I don't have that kind of money.
What?
Mom used up all our savings, and I'm on leave from my job, so we don't have money to live. I'm barely surviving on what I'm being compensated for.
Oh my, I'm sorry to hear that. So you couldn't even afford a golf club set?
I can't afford that. I don't even have time to go golfing.
That's tough. It's hard when you don't have access to facilities and helpers.
Hey, Haley, please come back.
Huh?
I can't take care of her. Mom's always grumpy because she doesn't get her way. I can't work. We have no money. I'm afraid we're going to fall together if I don't do something. You're the only one I can count on. Help me.
It's okay. I'm sure you'll get used to it. Maybe then you'll be able to start working again. Until then, hang in there.
I can't. I can't take it anymore. So Haley, come back and take care of Mom.
Who are you to talk like that? We're already divorced. There's no reason for me to take care of your mom. Also, there is no way I would help you and your mother who despised my father.
Don't say that. I'm your ex-husband. Am I asking for too much?
I don't know. Find someone else to ask. I have nothing to do with both of you. I have a father to take care of. It's your mother. It's normal to take care of your own.
No, I apologize for everything I've done. Mom says the same too, so please come back.
I can't. I want to get rid of you guys now, so I'm going to block you. I wish you and your mom the best of luck in life. Well then, have a nice day.
Haley, wait! Haley!
After that, my ex-mother-in-law called me many times. Please take care of me, Haley, I'll pay you. But I refused. She had done such a terrible thing to me. But the moment she needed help, she was nice to me. Isn't it too convenient of her? I will never forgive her for making fun of my father. In the end, my ex-husband switched to a part-time job and is doing his best to take care of his mother. It seems that both nursing care and daily life are quite difficult. Well, it's his own mother, so I want him to do his best. I went back to my parents' house and started working while taking care of my father. My father is now able to move around on his own, so it's a lot easier. Until my father makes a full recovery, I will continue to work hard and take it easy. It has been hard work so far, but I am happy that I can now take my time to take care of my father.
Lucy, may I have a word with you? You're going to have a baby soon, and you're still going to work? I really can't believe it. Don't you think you're being irresponsible for not quitting your job yet?
Jessica, I love my job, and I want to continue working for my family. My job is not just a source of income, it is part of my life. So I can't just quit my job that easily. Besides, I have to think about our financial situation.
You don't have time for that.
You have to focus on raising the baby, or you'll feel sorry. Do you know how much it would benefit your child to have you at home? When I was your age, I did my best to raise my child as a stay-at-home mom. Every day from morning till night, all I could think about was my child. That's why Matt grew up so well. Now that you're going to be a mother, you should think only about your child. Fulfill your responsibility as a mother. Of course I care about my child. But in this day and age, working together is normal and necessary for our family finances. I believe that continuing to work to support our family finances is also good for our child. Besides, by working, I can teach my child the importance of working and their role in society. It doesn't matter to me what the current times are like. Being a stay-at-home mom and protecting the family is the most important thing. Your child can grow up in peace when you are at home. That is your role as a mother, isn't it? Jessica, times have changed, and it is becoming more and more common for women to work while raising children. I want to do the same. Balancing family and work may be tough, but I want to make it work. Besides, I believe that by continuing to work, I can continue to grow as a person. I want to keep working, both for my child and for myself. I see your point, but I don't get it. I believe that staying home is best for your child. Working may be important, but watching a child grow up is even more important. Jessica, I want to put my child first in my own way. I feel that through my work, I can contribute to society. I want to teach my child the importance of hard work by showing him how mothers work. Lucy, no matter how much you love your job, put yourself second. Take time for your child and spend time with him. That is the best way to educate your child. Your child will miss you if you're not home. Okay, Jessica. I want to try to understand each other. We live in different times and we may have different values. I want to do what is best for my child. Lucy, where have you been out since this morning? You must be slacking your housework for going out in the morning. I've been telling you how important housework and child rearing are, but you don't seem to understand anything. So, where are you? Well, I'm at work as usual. It's a weekday. Oh, well, are you still working? I've been telling you for a long time to quit your job. Usually, when a woman gets married, she quits her job and stays home. Making money is a man's job. When I was your age, that's how things were. My grandson David is still small, and I feel sorry for him. Times are different from your time. Prices have gone up, so it's hard to make ends meet on Matt's salary alone. David is already in elementary school, so I don't have to take care of him 24/7. Don't talk back to me. How is it possible that Matt's salary is not enough? Isn't it because you are not good at spending money wisely? Because you're working, you're neglecting the management of the family finances. You should definitely quit your job, don't you think? Well, Lucy, you should quit your job and learn how to cook. It's for your sake and for your family's sake. I tasted the stew you had left in the kitchen, but it tasted terrible. I feel sorry for Matt and David. If you become a better cook, your family will be happier. You should spend your time improving your skills. Wait a minute. Did you come over to our house again? I can't believe you entered our house without permission while we were gone. And to taste the food without permission? That's right. I had to run some errands, so I dropped by. But no one was home, so I texted you. It's normal for me to stop by my son's house. We're family. Wait a minute. Did you make a spare key without permission again? I told you not to do that before, didn't I? Please don't come into our house while we're gone. We won't have any privacy at all.
Why? It's my son's house. Besides, I have to do periodic unannounced checks to make sure you are doing proper housework. I can't help but worry about whether you're doing it right. In fact, the food in the pots and pans tasted so bad, and the inside of the refrigerator was not organized at all. It would be much better if I could help you.
Please don't eat what's in there without permission. That's our dinner. I don't want you to see it or touch it.
I can't let Matt and David eat such bad food. I have thrown it away, so you must make it again. For the sake of your family's health, make an effort to make something more delicious.
Huh? You threw it away?
If you eat this kind of food, you'll destroy your body. It tasted strong. It was very sour for some reason, and it smelled funny. So I threw it all in the kitchen garbage. You can't endanger your family with food, can you?
No way. You threw away the refreshing chicken stew that I had prepared since this morning. That's Matt and David's favorite food. And why would you do that? I can't allow you to throw away food at your own discretion.
You're lying. There's no way Matt would like that bad food. Next time, make something more decent.
Tender chicken meat is gone. What are you doing there? Did you come over just to throw away the food?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. It's this Sunday. I'm having a tea party with my friends. I have a favor to ask you. It's a very special time and all my friends are looking forward to it. I would like to ask you to make homemade sweets for them. I know you can't cook at all, but you can make sweets just fine, can't you? I want to show off your skills to my friends. I want to show everyone your talent with the sweets you make. Baking is a very important skill in a family, and David will love it. It doesn't matter if it's a cake, cookies, or anything else. Just make sure it's as festive as possible. There will be about 6 people at the party. Looks are important, so please be particular about the decorations.
What? You want me to make sweets? No, I can't make it because I have things to do on the weekend. I told you many times that I have plans. Weekends are an important time for me to spend with my family.
It's not like you have errands to run in the morning, right? Why don't you just get up early and make it? Think for yourself. With a little effort, your family and friends will be happy, so it's not that hard, right?
There is no way I can make sweets this Sunday. It takes time, you know. Jessica, I can't do it on weekends. Why don't you just buy them at the store? I'm sure your friends would be more pleased with something made by a professional. Besides, I would need more time and ingredients to make the gorgeous pastries that you demand.
I've already told my friends that you will prepare wonderful homemade sweets for them. I can't serve store-bought pastries. I told my friend that you will make them, so please don't embarrass me. Anyway, just do as I say. Have a nice day.
I'm telling you, I can't. You made me make it before and you didn't even pay for the ingredients. I don't have that much time on my hands. Jessica, I'm not going to make it. Please don't force me to do things for your convenience only. I really can't do it this time. Hey, Matt. Sorry to bother you at work, but I really can't stand it, so I'll send you a text. You can reply anytime. It's about Jessica. She seems to have entered the house without permission again. She threw away the chicken I made for dinner tonight.
What? Seriously? Wow, I love that chicken.
Matt, didn't you take away the spare key from her? Didn't you promise me before? You said you'd do whatever it takes to protect our privacy. You said you would tell her that. I really don't like it when she comes in without permission. We can't allow her to come into our house while we're gone.
No, I know. But my mom says, well, it would be convenient to have a spare key in case something happens. I thought it might come in handy in an emergency. I felt sorry for her when she cried that I was being mean to her. So I didn't want to forcefully take it away. I'm sure she didn't mean to hurt you.
I've asked you repeatedly, but I don't see any improvement at all. She is escalating things because you don't handle things properly. Do you know how many times she has thrown away the food I've cooked? Each time it goes to waste, and all my efforts are wasted. Besides, all the ingredients and money are wasted too. I have to buy new ingredients every time, and it's a real financial burden. You should know that. I need you to stop her. If you don't do something about it, I'll get really stressed out and grumpy all day.
But, my mom misses me too. My dad is away at work during the day, and we live separately, not too far from there. I think it's lonely for her to be home alone. I think it's okay to let her go a little bit. She feels lonely too. You should understand that a little bit.
If you're lonely, is it okay to trespass in the house? That's not a reason. You have no idea how stressful it is to have your privacy invaded. Is it okay to eat my food without my permission, call it bad, and throw it away? She has no understanding of how much effort I put into my cooking. It really bothers me that she tampers with our house without our permission. Besides, why would she order me to make sweets for a tea party and not pay for the ingredients? Whenever I go out of my way to make something for her, she doesn't even pay for the ingredients. It's a lot of time and effort, and I don't get paid for it. I've had enough of her self-centered attitude and using loneliness as an excuse. You must stand up for the peace of her home. Her feelings may be important, but protecting our lives is more important.
Okay. I'll try to convince her.
Don't go easy on her. Stop by her house on your way home from work today. And this time, get the spare key. If she comes to bother me next Sunday, I'll be really angry. Do you understand?
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Lucy, you're terrible. Were you such a heartless wife? I'm disappointed.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I asked you to make delicious sweets, didn't I? But you didn't come to deliver them no matter how long I waited. So I went all the way out to get them. But you weren't home, so I went in the house. But what was that? You laid out a feast on the table. You even prepared a cake. You didn't even prepare the sweets I asked for. I can't believe you would be so extravagant while Matt is at work. I won't allow it. Moreover, I tasted everything, but it tasted so bad that I couldn't even eat it. I threw away all the dishes on the table, but I ate the cake for you, so you should be thankful.
Don't you know what day it is today?
What?
I'm asking you if you know what day it is today. Did you know and yet you did that?
What are you talking about? I don't know.
Today is David's birthday. Did you forget such an important day? I can't believe it.
What? I didn't hear that David's birthday is today.
The food on the table, the cake, everything was for him. I prepared it especially for him. I told you I had plans today, didn't I? We were going to invite his friends and celebrate. The kids were looking forward to it. The reason I wasn't at home was because I had gone to pick up his friends. I was going to come back soon. I can't believe, in this short amount of time, you could trash the food and steal the cake. How could you do that? No matter how much you don't like me, it's just too much to ruin your grandchild's birthday. You are a lousy grandmother. David will be sad.
David's birthday is today? I had no idea. Huh? You don't even remember your own grandchild's birthday? I've had enough of this. It's too early for you to become old. I wish you would remember better. No, I somehow knew it was this month, but I didn't think it would be today. You should have told me first. I wish you would have told me sooner. You're the one who broke off the conversation before I could tell you. You didn't listen to me at all. Didn't Matt explain to you? I believe Matt went to your house the other day, and I think he told you. I didn't hear anything about that. Why didn't you invite us to the birthday party? I was going to invite you, but you said you had a tea party. I didn't tell you because I thought it could be done at a later date. Your husband is working too. I didn't think it would be right to force you to come. But that's not the point. What are you going to do about it? Because of you, David's birthday party is canceled, even though his friends all came. Oh no, you don't have to go to all that trouble to cancel it. You can order delivery for the food or buy a cake, or any number of things. That would be better than your bad food. What are you talking about? You know that David can't eat store-bought cakes or food, right? I have already told you many times about his allergies. The store-bought stuff has ingredients that cause an allergic reaction in him. Do you know how sad it makes him for what you've done? Huh? Why? Huh? Don't tell me you don't remember what he is allergic to. Allergies? Oh no, since when? He was born with it. I told you when I found out about the allergy, didn't I? He is allergic to eggs, milk, and shrimp. So today's cake was a special allergen-eliminated cake. The same goes for the food. Some of his friends are allergic to wheat flour. I went through a lot of trouble to make it so that everyone could eat it. It takes time to make the same thing. David was looking forward to eating the same thing as everyone else, but I didn't know that either. You didn't tell me anything. Don't you mean you weren't listening? You were always so self-centered, aren't you? For you, even the life of your grandson is not important. I don't want David to be near such a dangerous person. Until his allergies cured, you're not allowed to come to our house. I'll change the locks too. What? Why? I don't want someone who doesn't understand allergies coming in and out of my house. For now, you're just throwing away my food. But I'm afraid that one day, you might bring in food that he's allergic to. He is angry that his birthday was ruined. He's crying and he doesn't want to see you anymore. I didn't know about his birthday or his allergy. I can't help it. I am Matt's mother and David's grandmother. My son's house is as good as mine. I can't accept the fact that it's off limits to me. Please, enough is enough. You trampled on what children were looking forward to, for your own self-satisfaction. I have put up with you throwing away my cooking until now, but I will not forgive you this time. If you trespass again, I will move out and break off the relationship with you. Depending on the situation, I may even consider divorcing Matt. I'm taking David and going back to my parents' house. What? Divorce? That's not good. I'm serious. It depends on your attitude from now on. I'm sorry. I apologize, so please forgive me. And please, do something about David. I will not. How can I convince David to forgive you? Why don't you think for yourself? I'll forgive you only after I see how you behave for a while. I'm going to take care of David now. Excuse me. Lucy, I'm sorry about today. I have done some really bad things. I am sincerely sorry for all the times I have bullied you. I now realize how much pain my stupidity and stubbornness have cost you. It is too late to say anything now. I am truly sorry that I forgot about my grandson's birthday. I feel so sorry to David and you for ruining the celebration. Thinking about how hard you worked to prepare for him brings tears to my eyes.
I don't think you mean it.
I feel now how much my actions have hurt you. I never thought of you divorcing my son. I sincerely hope that you two will be happy together as a family.
If so, you should have taken better care of me from the beginning.
Please forgive me for my mistake. From now on, I promise to treat you with more understanding and compassion.
Whether I forgive you or not depends on your actions from now on. I cannot trust you only with words.
You should not divorce Matt because of my foolish behavior. I am truly sorry for how foolish I was to do something that could destroy your family.
I will discuss this with Matt and make a decision. Your opinion is no longer necessary.
From now on, I pledge to work with you to support our family. I will never do anything to hurt you again.
You can say whatever you want.
For the sake of my grandson, the most important thing is for our family to be united as one. Please forgive me for my mistake and reconsider. I finally understand how hard you work to support your family. I will change my behavior and try to be more considerate.
Considering all that you have done, I cannot easily forgive you.
But from now on, I will make every effort so that you, Matt, and David can live happily, so please.
I'm busy with cleaning up, so I don't have time for you. I'm sorry, but I will end this communication. Well then...
Wait a minute, Lucy!
That day, after the text exchange was over, Jessica came over and apologized. I could see the deep regret on her face, but I calmly but firmly greeted her and retrieved the spare key. I would not tolerate any further invasion of our privacy. Afterwards, she tried to give David a gift, but he pushed it away. He refused to accept the gift, which shocked Jessica so much. Matt finally ran out of patience and told her that he was going to break off the relationship with her. His voice was cold and determined. Since then, she has been living a lonely life. Her friends are estranged, and she spends her time alone and lonely. Her loneliness is the result of her own actions. Our lives have changed dramatically since her disappearance. David has become brighter, and the atmosphere of the home is more peaceful. We have strengthened our bond as a family and are living happier days. And David's birthday party was held on a different day. Liliana, I need to talk to you about something.
What is it, Olivia? Why so serious all of a sudden?
I've noticed that you've been giving Edward a lot of money recently. I'm worried.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. Edward is my precious son, and I want to give him everything. You don't need to worry about anything.
I understand that, but Edward is an adult now, and I think making him dependent isn't good for him.
You don't understand how wonderful Edward is. He can do anything. So it's okay to spoil him a little.
But living off your money without working is a bit of a problem.
He doesn't need to work as long as I'm here. He's fine. Edward is my pride and joy. You wouldn't understand, but parents want to do everything for their children.
I understand, but my husband and I both work to support our household. I want Edward to be a bit more aware of that.
That's just your selfish thinking. It's a mother's job to help her child when he's in trouble. You don't understand a mother's feelings because you don't have children.
And one more thing. It's a bit troubling that you often talk to us about money.
Talking about money? What's wrong with that? We're family, so it's natural to help each other.
That's true, but it's a bit much to constantly ask to borrow money or to lend money.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm asking because we're family, and family should respond.
We have our limits, and if you rely on us too much, it becomes difficult for us.
You're really stingy. Money should circulate. It's a family's duty to help each other in times of need.
I understand, but I think it's important for us to live more independently.
Well, I don't completely disagree with you, but I'd do anything for Edward. I'm willing to make any sacrifice for him.
That's a wonderful form of love, but in the long run, it won't be good for him.
You don't need to worry about that. I raised Edward, so he's a decent person. You might not understand that yet.
Constantly being asked to lend money puts a lot of pressure on me.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. I'm your mother-in-law asking.
We have our limits, and if you rely on us too much, it becomes difficult for us.
Well, I don't completely disagree with you, but there's no problem for me or Edward, so it's fine.
I understand, but I'll keep an eye on it to make sure your love doesn't become too excessive.
Olivia, do you have a moment?
Sure, I'm free. What's up?
I need you to listen to what I'm about to say calmly.
What is it? You're making me nervous.
We have an inheritance of $5 million.
$5 million? Is that for real? I can't believe it. I thought we were just an ordinary family. If anything, I felt we were on the poorer side. So how could we have such a huge inheritance? How come? I can't understand how we have such a massive inheritance. Can you explain?
Dad and Mom saved really hard for us siblings for a long time. This $5 million includes the inheritance Mom received from Dad. It's the result of their hard work and sacrifices. That's why we really need to be grateful. Thanks to them, we are receiving this large inheritance now.
But what should we do with such a huge amount of money? Honestly, I'm confused.
What do you mean by what should we do? Tell me specifically what you want to do and what you're worried about.
We should keep this from others, right? Especially if relatives or acquaintances find out. It could be a big problem. I mean, only you and I are the heirs, right? We're the only ones set to receive this inheritance.
That's exactly what the will states. There's no need for others to know, and it's better if they don't. No one expected Mom to have such a large inheritance, so it should be okay. But I'm a bit worried about your mother-in-law. If she sniffs this out, it could be trouble.
Yes, no one is as greedy as Liliana. You never know what she might do. She could find out from anywhere, and we're already being pressured to live together, so we need to be extra careful.
Living together. What reason is she giving for wanting to live together? What is she saying?
She says it's normal for families to live together. According to her, that's what all ordinary families do. And Edward just becomes a complete yes man when it comes to his mother. He does whatever she says. I've been managing to refuse by citing my mom's illness. But now that she's passed away, I don't know how to resist. I'm worried.
In the end, she just wants a free house to live in with her son. Liliana must be feeling lonely after her husband divorced her. But I think it's more than just that.
Yes, the divorce was her fault due to her affair, and she got what she deserved. I heard she had to pay a significant amount in alimony. That's why she's trying to leech off us. She says it's because she has no money. Not just that, but she's also using me to relieve her stress. She complains almost daily about me being a useless daughter-in-law.
I see. I get it now. Liliana is indeed a difficult person, but she's really a nuisance. I'm sorry to bring this up right after our mom's passing, but it was necessary to talk about it.
No, it's okay. We wouldn't have talked about this otherwise, so don't worry. I'm actually grateful. Now we have to prepare for tomorrow's funeral. There's no time to be sad. We need to stay strong.
Yes, you're right. Let's do our best.
Olivia, I think it's a good time to discuss this now.
Huh? What do you mean?
I've been talking about this for a long time.
What do you mean?
It's about living together, of course.
What?
Olivia, I need to talk to you. Have you thought about us living together? You've always said you're too busy taking care of your sick mother. But now, you don't have to worry about that anymore. So you can decide to live together now, right?
How can you put it that way? We're about to have the funeral. Can you consider the timing a bit more? This is really inappropriate.
Inappropriate? You've been using your mother as an excuse to delay the decision. Now that your mother is gone, make the decision quickly.
I've always clearly said I don't want to live together.
But Edward is okay with it. If your husband says it's okay, shouldn't the wife comply? That's how a normal marriage works, right?
Why is that? We both work and split the rent equally. I have the right to express my opinion too. You should understand the importance of equality in marriage.
But you did use your mother as an excuse. Now that she's gone, give me your answer right now.
I have no intention of living together. I've clearly stated this many times. Why can't you understand that?
Huh. Always so selfish. You know, Edward has been visiting your mother in the hospital, right? And you won't even grant his wish to live with his own mother?
What? Visiting my mother? He only came to see her once. In fact, he always yelled at me to prepare meals before going to the hospital.
Preparing meals before going is the least you can do. Acting like a victim is unbelievable.
Anyway, neither I nor my mother have relied on Edward for anything.
Fine. I have no obligation to respect your opinion. Edward and I have decided to live together. We'll move in next month, so be ready.
What are you talking about?
You insist on equality in marriage, right? Then it's strange that your will is the only one being prioritized. Edward wants to live with me. You should consider his wishes too.
Given your usual attitude towards me, I can't believe you'd want to live together. You always mock me as a useless wife from a poor background.
But Edward doesn't get angry because it's true. You always try to share housework and cooking because you both work. That's wrong.
What's wrong with that? It's natural, isn't it? Because we both work, it's only natural to share housework and cooking.
A woman should support her man. Don't you understand that? That's why you're called poor and useless.
That's such an outdated perspective. And I don't want to hear that from someone who's had an affair and got divorced by her husband.
What? That has nothing to do with this. I've reflected on my actions, apologized, and paid alimony. Are you saying that someone who makes a mistake should never be forgiven?
I don't think that, but I do think you shouldn't speak so arrogantly. Especially since it's been less than a year since that incident.
Fine. Bring up the past and insult me all you want. No matter what you say, I've decided we will live together.
Then I'll move out. Since we split the rent, Edward will have to pay it all by himself.
Oh my God! You're really infuriating. What is wrong with you?
Well, today is my dear mother's funeral, so I'll take my leave.
Damn it! You'll regret this.
Liliana, it was my mother's funeral, you know. What were you thinking? This is extremely inappropriate. You need to apologize to all the relatives.
What for?
Laughing during the funeral. Are you insulting my mother? What kind of nerve do you have?
No. It's not like that. I just couldn't hold it in. I didn't mean any harm.
Couldn't hold it in? It's strange to be holding back laughter at a funeral in the first place. I understand that you didn't have any attachment to my mother, but to laugh at her funeral is just cruel, don't you think?
I said it wasn't on purpose. The more you try not to laugh, the more you do, right? And Edward was laughing too, so I just got carried away. I don't know why I was so happy during the funeral.
Huh? What are you talking about? No matter the reason, I will never forgive Edward or you. Do you understand that this is an act of trampling on human dignity?
But I couldn't help it. I'm just so happy about the $5 million inheritance.
What did you just say? $5 million inheritance? That's the reason you laughed during the funeral? I can't believe it.
There's no point in hiding it anymore. We know everything. Edward overheard you and Robert talking about it in secret. I expected some inheritance, but not $5 million.
You're truly despicable. To think about such things during my mother's funeral?
Of course I know it's bad. I'm sorry for laughing so hard at your precious mother's funeral. But knowing about the $5 million inheritance, my son and I are so happy.
You won't get a single cent of it.
What?
The inheritance will only go to Robert and me. It's written in the will, so neither you nor Edward will get any money.
Even if you inherit it, Edward is your husband, so it's marital property. You and Robert can't hog the inheritance.
Well, I've decided to divorce Edward.
What? How can you say that so casually? I won't allow it. Edward will oppose it too. I won't let you do as you please.
How do you think of a husband who laughs at his own mother-in-law's funeral? We can't stay together. That's why I'm getting a divorce. It doesn't matter if you don't approve. The divorce will happen.
Edward has to sign the divorce papers for it to happen. I won't allow it. No divorce.
Then I'll take legal action. That will only make things worse for you. And everyone at the funeral saw you two laughing. I'm sure they were all appalled. If it goes to court, do you think anyone will side with Edward? If you want to turn everyone against you just to stop the divorce, go ahead. But Edward, who only listens to his mother, doesn't have that kind of guts.
You insolent woman from a poor background.
My family wasn't poor, just thrifty. And even if we were poor, I'm proud of my parents.
What a load of nonsense.
Well, say whatever you want. I'll be cutting ties with you too, so don't contact me again. Goodbye.
I will never give up, so be prepared. Olivia, answer me. I stopped by because you haven't responded. You should at least help out a bit for your mother-in-law and husband who took care of you. Olivia, answer me. Hey, what's going on? Why are you breaking into our house? Are you looking for the inheritance? What do you plan to do with that? Why are you here? I thought you'd be out at this time. I didn't expect you to be home. My mom just passed away, so I've been taking some time off. Sneaking into my house won't change the will. You two won't get the inheritance. It's impossible. Please, we're really in trouble. We have nowhere to live. We don't know what to do. I was supposed to live with Edward and Olivia, so I canceled the lease on my apartment. I have nowhere to go. And Olivia moved out, so Edward can't pay the rent alone. He had to leave the apartment, right? You two are both homeless now. I know everything, but you brought this on yourselves. If you know, then help us. How are we supposed to live now? Please do something. This is all you're doing. It's none of my business. Crying to me won't help you. Olivia is much kinder than I am. Don't underestimate me. I'm not that nice. Fine. Please, I promise we'll stay away. Just forgive us. I told you I'm not nice. I'm calling the police. I was terrified when I woke up to intruders in my house. I need compensation for this trauma. What the hell? You got $5 million in inheritance, and now you want more money? So, because I got an inheritance, I should forgive being a victim? That has nothing to do with this. What are you talking about? I'll repent. We really have no money. Please reconsider. Then borrow or do whatever to pay up. I've had enough of you too. Olivia finally got angry, but I wanted her to get mad sooner. I thought you were just lonely after your husband passed, but you're just scum. The more you suffer, the happier I am. Got it? Is this who you really are? I thought you were reasonable. Why would you break into a reasonable person's house? Shut up and stop whining. I'll make you suffer. Wait, please. We'll both be ruined. Is that what you want? You really don't care? Take care of Edward. A woman should support her man, right? Don't forget what you said. Olivia, I need to talk to you. Please, listen to me.
What is it, Liliana? I told you not to contact me anymore. What do you want to talk about now?
Robert really crushed us, and we're truly in trouble. Please help us.
Help you? What are you talking about? This is the result of your own actions, isn't it?
I know. But we don't know what to do. Edward can't do anything either.
Edward also insulted me along with you, and your behavior at the funeral is unforgivable.
I truly regret that, but I've learned my lesson. So please, help us.
You've learned your lesson? Then why did you treat me and Robert the way you did all this time?
I was wrong. I'm truly sorry. But now we have no money and no place to live.
Don't you think it's outrageous to ask for my help now just because you have no money?
Maybe it is, but please don't abandon us. Just one more chance.
A chance? Now you're asking for a chance? Do you know how much I've suffered because of you?
I understand, but we will change. Please help us.
Liliana, I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Stop involving me any further.
Please, Olivia.
This is the last time. Do not contact me again. Goodbye. After that, my divorce from Edward was finalized. Since I had gathered solid evidence, Edward couldn't resist, and the process went smoothly. He complained, but eventually signed the papers reluctantly. As for Liliana and Edward, after being cut off from us, they became increasingly impoverished. Having no place to live, they ended up living on the streets. In such conditions, Liliana's health gradually deteriorated, and she had to rely more and more on hospitals. However, they couldn't afford medical expenses and relied on public assistance. Edward couldn't find a job, and even when he did, his irresponsible attitude caused him to not last long at any workplace. Eventually, he ended up living the same impoverished life as his mother. On the other hand, Robert and I had a smooth sailing life. Robert used his mother's inheritance wisely and continued to work diligently. We don't know when we will each have our own families, but we intend to support each other and live our lives together.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!